he was driving one of the only 15 trucks in the whole blessed city. A 5-mile trip into the country was a whopping long haul. See, there's the Jones place as it used to look. Farmland it was in those days. There was precious little of working in one place and commuting to the easy life 50 miles away. And the modern conveniences were just beginning to come along. You're looking at the way the suburbs began, O'Toole. 'Tis the trucks that started the suburbs by bringing things to the people instead of the people having to go to the things. Look there now. The Joneses are about to take delivery of the latest model icebox. Aye, 'tis a fuller life they're leading now, and we're the boys who fill it. All over the country, a new way of living for all of the Joneses. Towns for living in, springing up all over the map. A whole new way of living. And where would it be without the wheels rolling, rolling? Millions of trucks of every shape and size and duty, riding the roads of the nation around the clock. Millions of them doing every kind of job for the Joneses, changing their houses into homeses. Let's have a quick check of the list of yours. Look alive now, come on. Come on, come. Now let's see the kind of service this Connecticut town has for all of the people living in it. Let's pray there'll be scarcely a need for it, but there's an ambulance and a reliable fire department with the soundest equipment and a traveling library for taking books to shut-ins and far-outs. Ah, the ice cream wagon. Look at the darlings crowding in. Heartwarming. Fuel for the oil-burning furnaces that are turned up and down with the thermostators. A steady supply of milk from the dairy farms. Reliable grocery deliveries. Ah, and a plumbing shop on wheels. Fine. Dependable sanitation service. Good. Electricians with enough horsepower to hustle in a pinch. Here's more fundamentals. Bread delivery from the big bakery. That's a fleet, O'Toole. Door-to-door delivery of the milk from out of town. Oh, yes. Parcel delivery from the railroad station. Very necessary. Facilities for delivering and installing gas and electric meters. And a rolling telephone shop to install the phone and keep it working. Right on the job for the Joneses.
Say, Chief, what are the Joneses waiting for?
Why, bless me, they're waiting for the mail.
Oh. Well, let's see. One here, and one up here, and one here, and one here.
What do you think you're doing?
You see, Chief, I had Mr. Jones's mother mail him a letter from Iowa, and we've got to carry that letter on rubber wheels part of the way. I've been reading all about our operations, and you'd be surprised, Mr. O'Flynn, how much U.S. mail we haul around.
You talk like you was teaching me the business instead of learning it yourself.
Oh, I'm sure. You know better than I do, Chief. Sir, that we carry thousands of tons of mail every year. See that big truck? Mr. Jones's letter from his mother is riding in that very truck.
$15th of the month, right on the nose. Now let's check just to be sure.
Yes, sir.
There's a school bus for taking children to the halls of learning. And that's a public bus for traveling the short hauls to nearby towns. Look there. There's Mr. Jones arriving at work the first day on the new job. Just 3 miles from home, and he's there in the winking of an eye. You know, O'Toole, now that he's working in a plant that's off the main line, Mr. Jones will be discovering that a lot of the wheels of industry is truck wheels. It takes millions of trucks to keep the business pot a-biling. Millions of trucks, and each one with 4 wheels. No, more. Some of them have more. What with the 6s, and the 8s, and the 10s, and the trailers, there must be 50 million wheels. O'Toole, 'tis myself am boss of 50 million wheels.
Think of it, boss. 1 out of every 11 mortals in the USA is busy making trucks of all kinds in factories and assembly plants, or driving them all over the map, or servicing them. Why, it takes a lot of people just to keep them shined up pretty and ready to roll.
The boys are starting to roll, filling in all the little details of wishes and dreams. Listen, O'Toole. Listen to the music as the night begins to fall. No rest for the weary. Here we are just finishing with the Jones job, and here's this laddie named Jackson again, wanting to be moved from Tallahassee to Alaska. What's the matter? Something you forgot to tell me about the Jones job? You know...
Well, honey, here it is, the 15th. We made it.
Well?
Please, boss, can I do it? Just this once. It being the last before the next job.
Go ahead.
Boy. Fix the dial. All right. Boy. Boy. Boy, now we've got everything covered.
You're a bright lad, O'Toole. You're going to make a good assistant after all.